Alright, so when last we left off, I was getting the watering set up for this far end of these peas. I was feeling terrible. Turns out I was a wee bit dehydrated because I drank a couple of glasses of ice water and I feel pretty good compared to what I was feeling. Let me show you what I did while y'all were away. Alright, so I moved the tripod. These big tracks, they're my tracks. Because when me and Granny were picking peas, I pulled that hose I showed you last time. I pulled it around and just had it kind of running on this end, see? And just to test it out, made sure it worked. And because of this garden's not precision level, so all the water just kind of stayed on this end, which is fine because a lot of the peas on this end look terrible. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, if it will dry, before I set it up, because it's still, the sun's really high in the sky. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Probably. But and it's like a gazillion degrees out here, so we're gonna hold off on that, and I instead am going to do a little harvest before I finish setting up the water. Maybe the mud will kind of harden up a little bit and it won't look like Jurassic Park dinosaur tracks. But, yeah, I'm fixing to get the basket and get the harvest started. I'll be with you in just a sec. Alright, so I was going down the okra and I look over and I see this tomato. See that? It's terrible. So I went and I got some pond water. I'm finna dump all this on him. Maybe he'll come around. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. See, you can see the line where I watered. It didn't quite make it to him, so he doesn't get this entire bucket of pond water. Alright, I'll be back. Look, I picked these squash and these little guys were on it. Isn't that wild? Look at the little babies. The little babies are green. I turn this over and there they are. I don't know what they are. I guess they're eating my squash. I don't know. There's a fire ant. I know what that is. I don't want to hurt these guys. These guys are cool. Look at them. Look at them. Isn't that crazy? They're all just up under there. Shoot. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're my friends or not. I never seen them before. See, look at them. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can blow them off on this wood pile and take my squash. That's crazy. Look at the little babies. I don't know if they're my enemy or not, but I like them. I think they're neat. Alright, anywho. Alright, so I got 4 crookneck squash and a zucchini. Nobody else had them funny little bugs on them. I looked. But, yeah, I just took a deep breath and I blew them off over there on that wood pile. So I didn't hurt them unless, the 3-foot fall killed them. Or maybe my breath is stinky. I don't know. But yeah, those were wild, man. I didn't want to kill them. They're probably eating my squash, but I don't know. It just didn't seem right to kill them. I liked them. So, anyways, I'm going to pick all these peppers. Hang on a second. Alright, got a basket full of hot banana peppers. That one's good and big there. Alright, now we got 3 cucumbers to go with it. That one's kind of gnarly. He'll be alright. That one on the end is kind of small, but, my mama wanted cucumbers. That's the best I can do. Alright, so a lot of these are kind of green, but I really don't know if I'm going to make it out here tomorrow or not. So I went ahead and got them. I went ahead and I took them. Alright, the sun's pretty low and there are clouds in the sort of in the vicinity, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what this looks like. I went ahead and set this spider on me. Went ahead and set this up Well, oh, nobody was looking. See what it does. Dang, I'm tired, but I feel so much better. Then I realized I was, what in the world? There we go. Then I realized I was so dehydrated. I thought I was just getting sick. I got stupid ass summer cold or something. I didn't know I was, you know. What in the world? Didn't lay over very far, did it? It's not got a lot of pressure either, seems like. What's going on here? What's going on? It's gonna go all the way? Can't see. No, it's not. Ugh. Dang. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna take 2 hands. Alright, so all I did was I tightened up where the green hose connects to the gray hose over there. And I adjusted the position of the sprinkler. And now it should be doing what needs to be done. Quite sure it's making the butter beans, but I gotta really stay with it this afternoon, this whole watering situation. It's still not quite getting everything I want it to, but I can move it a little later. Continue the watering. Yeah, that's it for today. Not much of a harvest. I think I was about to... Look at that mosquito. Hang on a second. Yeah, I harvested him. But, not much of a harvest, but I think I about let everything dry up. Being complacent. I don't know if I'll be able to make it out here tomorrow or not. I hope so. I hope so. Because I don't know what all is going to have to be done, but I'm sure something will. Something will. I wish I was better at predicting problems instead of reacting to them. But, you know, I'm still learning, you know. I've actually learned a lot this year. Now I got a record of it. Maybe maybe it'll, you know, stick. Watch it. Watch my mistakes and maybe it'll stick, you know. But, hey, you know, whatever. Alright, adios everybody. Alright, so I've been away, but now I'm back. It's gonna be a huge harvest here in a few minutes. There are some casualties. My bell pepper plant, it's looking, I don't know, I mean, there's moisture around it. In my absence, I charged my old daddy with watering, and he looks like he did a pretty good job. Most of the area is wet, but I think we got a casualty over here too. This tomato looks like he's kaput. He's kaput. So I'm gonna get the tomatoes off of him. Can't tell if I'm shining on him or not. Right in there, kaput. Eggplants is looking alright. There's a lot of weeds. I'm gonna go ahead and get them eggplants off of there. I don't think they're gonna get any bigger. And that's fine. Oh my goodness. I hadn't even really looked. Up, ripped my little bean. He's dead. Do we care? I don't care. See some cucumbers. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Granny's supposed to meet me out here. She's pretty good about doing what she says she does. Let's look at the peas that I sucked down the other day. Of course, if something comes up and she can't make it, she can't make it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've been kind of missing this. Missing my garden. Oh yeah, these look way better. These look way better. There's my dopey looking tracks. Excuse me. But these guys look way better. Looks like they got a few peas that need picking. Looks like there's a few peas that need picking. That's fine. I need to set up some water on this end, looks like. I can do that this afternoon. Get my beans. But, yeah, I'm finna to do some chopping. And then we're gonna have just an enormous harvest. Just an enormous harvest. Hang on. Alright, so we're kind of having to do things a little bit differently. I was chopping and Granny called me and she said she's coming out here. So I asked her if she wanted some tomatoes and she said yeah. So I'm gonna give her a few and give the rest to my mother. Give her one more. Man, that thing right there, that little tomato there is gonna be so good. But give her that one. I'll give Granny that basket and give this to my mother, who, to be fair, could have came out at any time and picked these tomatoes. But that ain't nothing. Watch this. Look at it. Look at all them cherry tomatoes. It's ridiculous. That's why it's best to stay on top of this. And I saw another couple I gave to Granny. That's Granny's basket. This is my basket. I might as well throw the eggplant on top. Hang on a second. Alright, looks like I got 8 of them. For whatever reason, they just don't want to grow any bigger. So, we're going to work with what I can. So, I took them at that size. So that's 8 eggplant to go with all those tomatoes. Alright, I'm finna turn this in. Alright, now I got 3 crookneck squash, 1 zucchini, and a cucumber. Little cucumber I went ahead and picked. Because, why not? Alright. I think I'm going to check out the okra before I fight with all these peppers. Because there's peppers everywhere. Of course, we kind of knew that, didn't we? Alright, got a little bit of okra. That'll boost everybody's morale. Alright, let me fill this up with peppers now. Stand by. Alright, a basket full of banana peppers as promised. Hot banana peppers at that. That's fine by me. I'm finna turn these in and get back to chopping. And then when Granny gets here, we're either gonna chop my bean rows or pick peas. But we're gonna get both done probably. Alright, that's it for today. I'll probably come back with some blueberries next. I don't know what'll happen next. I'm so dog tired. But ain't nothing for it, you know, ain't nothing for it. Alright, adios. Alright. It is roasting, but I'm amongst my growing things. There are not too many places I'd rather be. It's everything looks pretty good. Pretty good. Except for what's dead or dying. Lots of dragonflies out. I like that. So yeah, we're gonna do a harvest and I don't know exactly what all. But there's definitely a lot to harvest. Like a lot. Alright, stand by. Alright, I got some jalapenos and some hot banana peppers. Alright, now there's a little squash. I didn't see any zucchini. I didn't see any okra. So I'm going to transfer these to this basket and then go to Tomato Town. Alright, so I went ahead and picked the tomatoes off the plant that died because I mean, there's no reason not to, you know. It's not like they're going to get any bigger. And this way, nothing will happen to them, you know. They can just ripen in the house. Alright, I'm fixing to turn all this in. I still got to pick all the cherry tomatoes. Alright, there's what I got for cherry tomatoes. I tell you, the next big thing that's going to be a problem here before too much longer is this. See that? Those are pears. Lots and lots and lots of pears. Lots of pears. Buckets, buckets, and buckets of pears. They're everywhere. And then there's across there, that tree there is a pear tree. It'll be covered up with pears. Oh, and the dates. I forgot about the dates. Let's see what they're looking like. I misspoke a second ago. These are actually figs, not dates. I wish they were dates. They're coming on too. They got a little longer though. See them in there? Figs. Like those cookies, you know? That's what they're made out of. But they haven't filled out yet, and they'll get a lighter color. So much to look forward to. Alright, and there's what I got for blueberries. There are more, but I got sick of picking, so. I'm sick of these mosquitoes too. Alright. There'll be more blueberries tomorrow. And there should be some okra tomorrow, so, you know, we're still in the thick of the action. And there might even be some peas tomorrow. I'll have to look. Granny said she was through with those peas for the year. And I don't blame her, so any peas I pick are going to be for me. Alright, adios.